I'm there, I'm first grade. I'm my dead homie. I'm my daddy. I'm Kyron. I'm my dead sister, nigga. I'm scrap grade. I'm Lil Brian. I'm Shondell. I'm Lil B grade. I'm Granny.
My dead brother, Chiraq.
Oh, Jata. I'm Took grade.
Welcome back to Archive Reality, where we cover known people, places, and events. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We're going to get right into it. Today's video brings us to Chicago, Illinois, one of the most dangerous cities in America, alongside of Baltimore, New Orleans, Las Vegas, Cleveland, Detroit, Little Rock. But we're going to really focus on the south side of Chicago. Chicago has led the nation in homicides for the past 12 years. Drill rap originated in Chicago. It glorified the street life, the gang life of the area, which led to the demise of young men and women, causing a non-stop cycle of violence. Members of gangs such as Chief Keef, Lil Durk, FBG Duck, Billionaire Black, E-Day, LA Capone, and many more became notable rappers throughout the drill scene in the early 2010s. As the Chicago drill scene became so popular and globalized, it carried a dark cloud over Chicago communities as young men and women began to lose their life due to diss songs, dissing the dead, and their gang affiliations. Which brings us to our main focus, Rakeem Wilton, known as FBG Butta. Born September 20th, 1995, Chicago, Illinois, on the south side. When Butta was 2 years old, his family moved to 63rd, where he would spend the rest of his childhood at, becoming friends with notable members from FBG like Doug, Brick, Cash, Dutchie. In his childhood, Butta parents would have him partake in boxing to keep him away from street life. That's where his love for fighting developed. Butta would lose his father in 2004 at the hands of his side chick boyfriend.
Look, brothers, they say when he had made it to his other little girlfriend crib, her boyfriend was in the head behind the couch with his gun. He shot my daddy twice with a shotgun in his chest.
Throughout his life, Butta will almost find himself in near-death situations, as he was shot 13 times. His first time ever being shot was at the age of 9, while standing on the block in Gyro.
I was like 9.
At 9 years old, you got shot.
Yeah, but I was standing on the block with Big Bro now. I was standing in the Gyro, RP Dawn. That's when my big homie Dawn them guys shot. Motherfucker came through shooting a shotgun. I got hit with a buckshot. I got hit with some buckshot.
Back of the head?
No, I got hit in the back of my leg by my Achilles.
Okay. So was it close range or was it from far off?
Nah, it was like from the he was running up on us though. He's definitely trying to get up on us, but it was like from the far though.
Right.
Growing up in Chicago, raised by his mother and stepdad, who also took care of his other siblings, would do their best to keep Butta out the street life. But on December 18, 2005, Jarvis Smith would be shot to death, creating Gyro City, and Butta would credit this as the day he jumped off the porch. Rakeem would attend John Hope Academy. He would get kicked out for fighting and built a reputation as being a fighter. King Von would openly admit to Button putting his hands on him.
The whole Killer War was mad when I was on the bus. Hey, yo, Kobe, Butta, stop.
So you and Vaughn was fighting on the bus?
Man.
Break that shit down. Which bus was it? The 63rd
63rd bus. You know I turned that bitch right off at the corner.
Hold on. Do your homework on turning the bus off. You turned the bus off on King Von, bro?
I killed that bitch.
Hold on. It's a one-on-one fight. Break this shit down, bro.
It's a one-on-one. Like,
You lost one fight before.
I swear to God, and I popped that person.
Around 2010, Butta would become FBG, a rap group created by Young Duck and Dutchie, being short for Flyboy Gang, and they would begin claiming STL, short for Shoot to Live, in St. Lawrence. As beef got real, tragedy struck. On January 12, 2011, 15-year-old Shondell Gregory was with K.I. and her real brother G.I. Joe. They were all sitting at the bus stop on the 600 block of East 63rd Street when a dark-colored vehicle pulls up and somebody hops out, exchanges a few words with Tuka, and immediately opened fire on Tuka, striking him multiple times before fleeing. After his death, the violence and dissing got to another level. Tuka's name would be glorified in rap songs dissing him and mocking his death.
And you were close to Tuka as well?
that was my best friend. Like,
That was your best
and
friend?
real facts, like, even right now, the old videos that's resurfacing of Tuka, like, y'all always either hear me or see me right there. Like, it's my dog. Oh, bro. That was my dog. And he kept me fresh as hell. I was fresher than a lot of them niggas. Because, you know, Tuka stole clothes. You feel me? Folks weren't no killer. You feel me? In real life. Like, that's why they even hear motherfuckers like, oh, damn, I'm smoking Tuka. They be like, what? Why you not smoking the motherfucker that was out here smoking y'all ass? Bro. Motherfucker that was actually out here killing motherfuckers. That's the motherfucker you smoke on. You don't smoke on it, because technically Tuka would have been an innocent bystander.
Shortly after, the opposing side would take a hit when Baldy and OD was murdered. OD was shot and killed 8 months later on Tuka's birthday. At 15 years old, Butta would be outside with FBG man and would be ambushed with multiple shots striking him 6 times in the stomach, face, head, shoulder, and butt. Allegedly, Fredo Santana was responsible for this hit.
So 15, that's when they shot me in my stomach, all in my head, my face and all that shit.
Okay, so that's
when all this shit happened.
You got shot in the face,
yeah,
in the stomach.
Yeah, right here, right here. Bro.
Around 2012, Butta would start dating Duck's little sister, and they would later have 2 kids together. Butta would get shot again in 2014 with KI, and she tragically passed away. Butta was struck once in the kneecap, and KI was hit 9 times.
But she's been hit 9 times at that point. Has she been shot before then?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was the first time ever. Does she survive to the point of the ambulance getting her? Or
she survived all the way to the hospital. I don't even know how Kyra died, bro. Kyra was cool, gang. Like,
the following year after KI tragically passed away, Butta would start to hang out with Lil J, and they would party, do drugs, rap, and mingle with women. But all that would come to an end when Butta and Lil J get into a shootout with Mook, aka Jay the Kid, that would leave Lil J friend Blood, aka Lil Trouble, dead.
Right here, what happened at?
Oh, this is what the incident happened?
That's what the incident happened at.
What right here?
Mook ass came out of nowhere, stick on him, aggressive tweaking.
Just walked up on y'all and pulled the gun out.
He walked up. Y'all, let's be with my op. When we get in the car, we just thinking like, man, who the fuck this nigga think he is? And then the females in the car, they geek us up. Oh man, you King, Lil J. Man, y'all, Tunchi, y'all, soft here, y'all let that nigga up on y'all. Lil J, boy, I'm King, Lil J on JoJo. Ain't nobody up and on me, boy. Get my gun.
It was, but I didn't want to go home. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga ain't want to go to the crib. So I came through the cut. Once I hit right here, I seen the car.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm already, okay, it's time to go. You feel what I'm saying? So once I came through here, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't out the gate or no shit like that. So by the time I get back here to see what was going on, I couldn't get out the gate. All right, cool. So now I'm trying to make my way back out through the front. He coming through the cut. That folk come through that bitch for blowing.
When all the gunshots stopped, I looked back and I ain't see blood running out the gangway. She like, kill him. I look down, blood ass laying on the floor and fought. At first, blood ain't saying shit, he ain't moving.
That bitch grabbed my blick, folks. That bitch put my shit over my head, folk. I just closed my eyes, you folk. I just closed my eyes, folk. That bitch clicked.
Butta would receive 8 years at 50%, only to serve 4 years. Lil J would receive 14, only to serve 7. Rashonda would receive 12 years, only to serve 85% of the time. In 2017, Lil J stated Butta was testifying against him. There were also paperwork circulating around about Butta's statements regarding the murder case. In jail county footage of Butta stating Lil J was threatening him to sign the affidavit.
Gotta force me to write out today. Inmates Jeffrey Buff, I gotta keep separate on him, keep my rapping on my case. He's son of guy, they call him Prince. I don't know his real name, but they call him Prince. He son him to fight me.
Butta would be released from prison in 2019, serving 4 years. Following his release, he would do an interview in October 2019 addressing the Lil J and snitching allegations.
He told on himself. That nigga told, everybody told on themselves, man. I'm telling you, man, these people is crazy. Okay. So everybody try to make it seem like I told on the motherfucker. I got paper, real paperwork. All them fake ass documents that been uploaded on my dead sister. I got the real copies. Alfred Davis, motherfuckers had to recount their statement for me. Cause he thought he was bogus, man. You feel me? And then he stayed screaming this, snitch shit, snitch that. Until how you screaming snitch this, snitch that. Bitch, when you telling, bro, you tell on yourself. You got all us bumped up, bro.
Butta will release his first song on YouTube titled Freestyle dissing his ops.
We jump out in them cars. Jump out on this ass. Do your ass like Chiraq.
Within a couple months, Butta will get caught with a Glock with a switchy while on parole. With Butta back in jail, he would later find out FBG Duck was brutally murdered outside shopping for his son in Chicago Gold Coast in front of the Dolce & Gabbana store.
These 3 victims were targeted. That 4 men in 2 different vehicles came down Oak Street, stopped right here in the middle, and started firing. It is spreading on social media that the 26-year-old man pronounced dead is a well-known Chicago rapper. A crowd grew outside Northwestern Hospital where he was taken.
During this point in time, there were strict COVID rules. Duck had to wait outside, leaving opportunities for his ops to catch him outside. Followed by Duck's death, a popular drill artist by the name of King Von was also murdered in Atlanta after fighting with Quando Wando when Lil Tim, a friend of Quando Wando, pulled out a gun and opened fire on Von. Butta would bond out in early 2021, being placed on house arrest after catching a gun case with a switch. Butta and his daughter would suffer a tragic loss after his child's mother, Destiny, would pass away due to taking a fake perk.
It's my dog, and her birthday was the day after, man. My birthday September 20th. Her birthday September 21st.
Well, how'd she die?
She OD'd off a fake perk.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Fentanyl, like, that's why.
She died off fentanyl?
Yeah,
Damn.
She was one of the people who died in the fentanyl pandemic in 2020, 2021, 2020.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've lost.
Butta would continuously violate his house arrest and be back in jail later the year of 2021 as he spends the next years going in and out of jail. In April 2022, Lil J would be released from prison after serving 7 years, and he wasted no time with Butta. He instantly gets on Say Cheese and calls Butta Italian Beef and Pepsi.
Italian Beef and Pepsi?
I'm talking about Butta.
Italian Beef and Pepsi. I don't know what Butta is, man. I don't know no Butta, man.
That's what you call him now?
That's what he called himself. That's what he was eating in that room, pointing them statements out and shit. That's his name then, goofy motherfucker.
Disassociating himself and also proclaiming Butta put his mother in jail.
He locked up over that shit.
Lil J will also get exposed for his dealings with a transgender named Red Montana.
Okay, the time when he went to jail and all that, after that, like, I had like stopped really kind of messing with him, cause then they like started getting like crazy. I had stopped messing with him and shit like that. So
shortly after, FYB Trigger, one of the two close friends of Butta, was killed May 30th, 2022. Allegedly, Trigger took a gun from another member named FYB Mozzie, not knowing Mozzie had 2 more guns on him, and Mozzie would shoot Trigger 3 times when he looked away.
From a motherfucker, and now they saying you pointed it at a motherfucker. So once you point this gun at a motherfucker, now motherfucker shoot you 3 times. And that was your story. But now you blinking at, but it's like, it just hit different where the bullets really went, because is so many people.
Mozzie would later on be charged for the shooting in 2023. The other friend he lost was FBG Cash later after his release from prison. Upon release from prison, FBG Cash would drop back again, dissing his ops. He also took a picture in front of King Von mural near the Parkway Gardens. Them actions caught up to him as he was shot to death while hanging out with a female around 4 a.m. on June 10, 2022. Linked to Lil Durk dropping a diss song on FG Cash.
Beef, not with no limit, I'm fucking with Drench. I cracked the truck and went barbers to kick. I was got the call and they thought I was dead. Who gave you the info? I know that he's sick. Mention my brother, you died with a bitch.
On September 20th, 2022, Butta would go to jail after doing an interview with DJ U.
Care about the fame I hold or none of that. I just want to be left alone while I'm doing my little time. That's the shot.
Butta would be released from jail early 2023, where he would go on a podcasting tour with notables like Vlad, DJ U, Cam Capone, Truth Teller. After the O Block 6 was indicted for the FBG Doug murder, paperwork was circulated around stating Butta was cooperator 3, along with Trench News being the witness in that case.
Wow. Yeah. What they tell you, like, hey, here's what we gonna do for you. Here.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Once I heard immunity for everything that was going on my behalf, gang, on Tuka Grave, and I know
the cases that were they already open or closed, or you already like dealing with them?
Hell no, these cold cases, okay. Boy.
Shit.
They brought me up 52 times.
God damn.
Butta would find himself back in jail September 5th, 2024, after being caught with 2 firearms in his car after taking the police on a high-speed chase and crashing into the wall.
Fast forward to West Suburban Hinsdale last week. An officer tried to pull over a car driving erratically at 5 a.m. when the driver fled.
He's all over the roadway. Just smoked the curb.
The driver crashed into an embankment.
Just threw something outside the window. I can't tell what it is. Hands out the window! Hey, put your hands out! Hey, get back in the car! Back in the car! Get back in the car! Foot pursuit over the tracks.
Officers quickly caught up to Will.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Once he was cuffed, he clammed up.
What's your first name?
I ain't got no name.
What do you want me to call you?
Police say they found 2 guns. That, combined with Wilton's criminal history, raises questions.
He's currently still in jail as he was a convicted felon caught with 2 firearms. There's currently no date to his release. They deny his motion to a pretrial. Take Capone stated that he can be facing 15 to 20 years based on his status of being a convicted felon.
But that dub shit is what's on the table. 15 to 20, folks. I told y'all Butta ass got a long record, folks, on BD. So they saying Butta ass might facing some real time. When he first got bumped, though, I told y'all on Steve.
And this is the Butta story. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and tune into the next video. Let me know what you want me to drop next.